Hey guys, welcome back to this Phil podcast. I'm your host, Vivian Rose. So, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about building confidence as a teenage girl in a world full of toxicity. So, there's so much kind of annoying people in this world, especially in the school and stuff. Get out of here. So, I'm going to be telling you guys how to build confidence and how to basically just get rid of that insecurities. I know we all have our insecurities and stuff, but sometimes it can just be a little too much. So in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about that and literally telling you step by step what works and how it worked for me and just literally everything, because there's so much that goes into being confident. It's not something that happens overnight. I think it took me, because I'm not 100% confident in everything that I do, but I am more confident than I was a year ago. So it took me a little bit to get to the point that I am, but I'm going to be talking about all things confidence with you guys today. I'm super excited for today's episode because I am literally so organized in today's episode. If you have listened to any other of my episodes, you realize that I either always forget something, I skip something, something always goes wrong. And so today I kind of planned everything out. I kind of got everything ready. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So my favorite song this week is Die For You by The Weeknd. By the way, this is my daily spill section that I'm going over first before I get into the real episode. It's only 5 minutes, not that long. But my favorite song is Die For You by The Weeknd. And oh my gosh, y'all, oh my gosh, I'm putting you on this song right now. I love this song so much. Words cannot even, oh my gosh, I'm obsessing over it. I love it so much. I like The Weeknd anyway. His music is always really good. His beats always, oh my god, so good. Out of Time, such a good song. But Die For You, I knew that song came out so long ago, but I just recently discovered it because I heard it on the radio. I was like, oh my god, is this a new The Weeknd song? How did I miss that? And so when I saw it, I was like, I'm dead. I love The Weeknd. And so I cannot believe it. Just go listen to it. It's called Die For You by The Weeknd. Please go listen to it. It is great. I love it. I need to move on because I'm just going to be talking about that. Fashion icon of the week is Miss Natalie Portman. Okay, so I love Natalie Portman. I love her roles, and then her as a person, she seems really genuinely nice. Some people just don't look nice. She looks like a nice person. So this month's fashion icon is Natalie Portman, and her really soft and kind of chic style. It's really, really cute, and it's really featured in Black Swan, that movie she had in 2010. So it's so cute, her ballerina, light pink, gray combo going on there. So cute. And I've never seen the movie. I always say that. I'm always quoting things, but I've never seen the movie or the show. I could tell you everything that happens in a movie, but I've never seen it. But yeah, so she's inspired a lot of people to wear what represents you. She says that in 5 different interviews, and I was like, oh my god, this lady's inspirational. And so, well, I just love her soft outfits and stuff. They're so cute. And even when she's out of character, obviously just normal Natalie, she still has a nice put together, sophisticated type of look. I love her hair so much, the brown, it's at a point it was almost to a blonde, but I still love it either way. It's so curly, her simple natural makeup, just so cute. I love it so much. But next is the quote of the week. So this quote is for my perfectionists out there. Oh my god, quotes, they really get me. I love quotes so much. I love to just listen to them and sink them in. They're so good. So today's quote of the week is, if you have to be perfect at one thing, be perfect at not giving up. That is a brain shaker type of quote. Oh my gosh, it's a life changer type of quote. It's just so, it means so much. It's so good. I love that quote so much. It's just so peaceful, it reassures you don't have to be perfect at everything, but if you have to be perfect and not giving up on things. I love that quote so much. The book that I'm reading currently is still Princess Diaries. I would be done with that book, but I have just been kind of more focused on getting this episode together, because I made a little poll on one of my episode polls on Spotify, and so I asked what episode you guys want to see next, and some of you guys voted for building confidence as a teenage girl. So I've just been preparing for that episode. I had a lot of stuff to do for school last week too, So yeah, I've been pretty busy, so I haven't really got a chance to finish that book. So I'm still reading Princess Diaries. I don't even know why I still not finished with that. It's a short book. But the journal prompt of the week is, when did you last feel truly alive? So I love journal prompts that take place kind of in the past, and they let you reflect and go over things that maybe have troubled you or bothered you and see how you're in a much better headspace and mindset now. So go ahead and journal that prompt. You can either pause this episode and journal it now. I'm not telling you what to do in any way, shape, or form. Or you can just do it after, whenever you want to. But I feel it's a really nice journal prompt. When did you last feel truly alive? Because you can really reflect on what moments in your life really bring you true happiness. And my featured listener of the week. So it is at Fashion Maniac 111 on Pinterest. I made a poll on my Pinterest. It was not even a poll. It's more like a reply sticker. And I was like, if you want to be featured in my episode, tell me how you like the podcast. And so this girl, Ari, her @ is at Fashion Maniac 111. Go follow her. She'll also be linked in the show notes, so go check her out. I love her whole aesthetic. It's super coquette, hyper feminine type of look, super super cute. Go check her out and follow her. She said that she loves my podcast, and that is just so sweet. That's so nice of her to say, so thank you so much. And something that I've been doing recently, this is kind of a little recap, but it's not a recap because I've only did a few things this week. Like I said, I've been pretty busy with school, but I hung out with my best friend today. We went to this fall festival, and we also went to Chick-fil-A after. It was super, super fun. It was me, my best friend's mom, my older sister who took me, and then my little sister had come with me too because my parents went somewhere today, and so they were just going by themselves, I guess on date night or whatever. And so my sister, she couldn't go with my parents, and so she had to come with us. And so it was still pretty nice though. I had a nice time. I love hanging out with my friend. She's super super fun to just hang out with and stuff. She's not super boring and serious and stuff. I'm a little bit more serious. That's just because that's how I am, though I don't know why, but she's really fun to hang out with, so I'm super glad I got to go to a fall festival with her. I'm going to post some stuff on Pinterest for it. I don't know if when this episode goes out, it'll be posted, so no promises, but it's going to be posted at some point. This week, I also hit 170 Pinterest follows, and y'all, I just hit 100 followers. What is wrong with me? I just hit 100 Pinterest followers. Now I got 170. As of this moment, I have 177. And it is Saturday, November 12th, 2022. So, yeah, really excited. I'm almost at 200. So happy about that. I went to the mall also a couple days ago. I actually vlogged it in my cozy fall day in the life vlog on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Vivian Rose. Go check it out. Also be in the show notes. I had so much fun at the mall. We went to Pink, Victoria's Secret. We went to a lot of places, and I got a lot of good stuff. A lot of things were on sale. Go check out the vlog. And also I got a Chamberlain coffee mug. So I am overly stoked about that. If you don't know, I am somebody who absolutely loves Emma Chamberlain. She's so real. She's so realistic. She is literally the best. So I love Emma Chamberlain, so I got a coffee cup from her, and I'm super excited. I love it so much. I've featured it on my YouTube channel thing. You know what? To be honest, I don't even know. I think I posted it. No, oh my gosh. Yes, it's on my YouTube channel, and it's on my Pinterest. Yeah, I love it so much. Go check it out. It's super cute. It's just a normal mug, the green one with the cat on it. So adorable. I love it so much. But let's get into the real episode, which is building confidence as a teenage girl. So the first thing that I'm really talking about here is literally, this is something that will change your entire mindset. Seriously, turn up the volume. You need to hear this part. Fake it till you make it. And this is not in a weird way. Fake it till you make it. No, I'm not being cringy or whatever. I'm saying to create an alter ego that is the ultimate girl boss. So this alter ego that you create can be confident. She struts around in every room. She laughs if she falls. She's not embarrassed. She doesn't care if people talk about her because they're just more fans who probably will make edits of her in the future. You can basically envision what your true ultimate alter ego girl boss is, and oh my gosh, this really is a whole just mind changer. Give her a name. Every time you go somewhere where you feel a little bit nervous, turn into her just for that moment. And when you feel like her, you really will start to become her. And so you can take inspiration for your alter ego from Megan Fox, Jennifer Check, and Transformers. So, she was like really like kind of like a girl boss on Jennifer, the Jennifer Check little thing. It's from the movie, but it's like the check. I don't know if you're talking about. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. It's like a TikTok real idea pin type of thing. And then Megan Fox is really like girl bossy on Transformers. Adriana Lima, she's like ultimate girl boss, super confident. Lily Rose Depp, Bella, Gigi Hadid, Kim K, like all these people are so confident in everything that they do. And so you can take inspiration for your alter ego from these people. So act as if you are that girl when you go somewhere, and as you start doing it more and more, you will slowly start to become her. Like, I'm for real. Give her a name, and if you, say for example, you go to like a party, give her a name, and let's just say her name is, I don't know, let's just say her name is Lily. So let's say your name is Bella. So you as Bella, you're walking around at a party, you're like, oh my god, my social anxiety is killing me right now. And I'm using social anxiety as an example because I have severe social anxiety. Like, I will die in public. I'm kidding, no I won't. But I just have really bad social anxiety. Like, when it comes to talking to people, I get really nervous. But anyway, this isn't about me, it's about the example. So Bella's walking around at a party, super nervous. She really wants to talk to people, but she kind of can't because something's holding her back. So guess what she's going to do? She is going to become Lily while she's at that party. She doesn't have to be Lily before she gets to the party. She does not have to be Lily after she gets to the party. Just while she's at the party. You'll act like you're just like the ultimate cheetah girl. You're the ultimate Maddie from before. You're just like the ultimate girl boss. And so when you act like that more and more and more, she starts to become a part of you, and not in a black swan toxic mental disorder type of way, but I'm saying in a way where you start to become her, and it starts to mix with you, and you become confident as a person. And so I just feel like that's such a big thing when it comes to confidence, because it's just so true. Like, most people, you can't just become confident because, like, you can't break away from a mindset that you have that's fixed. So once you become an alter ego and create a new mindset that you're not necessarily using yet, but you're using it sometimes, once you start using it, you become that alter ego. It makes so much sense. Like, seriously, like, think about it. Next section is letting go of everything. So when I say let go of everything, I'm saying let go of expectations. And what I mean by that is how people want you to be / what people expect from you. So if people expect you to be like they have like a stereotype for you, or they expect you to be a certain way, or they're like, why are you acting all different? Let go of that. Let go of all the expectations people set for you, because at the end of the day, this is your life. This is what you want to do. Their opinions don't matter. And I remember I was listening to an episode of Busy Yet Pretty podcast with Jade and Haley, and she was talking about how, like, the word opinion, it does not mean correct, but it doesn't mean wrong. It's just your opinion. And that makes so much sense, because people think their opinion is always right and stuff, but really opinion is just your viewpoint on something. It's not somebody else's viewpoint, it's yours. And so it just makes so much sense. You can let go of others. So, like, people who are maybe like kind of like toxic and stuff and just annoying. So the faster you let go of others, the faster you can focus on yourself and your wellness. So letting go of others can mean what others' opinions are about you, like I was just saying. So the faster you let go of others, you can literally take time, be selfish with yourself, and focus on your mental health and your wellness journey, because that is what matters at the end of the day. That person that you are holding expectations for and stuff, that person may walk out of your life tomorrow, but you'll always have yourself. And so it just makes so much sense to let go and focus on your mental health and your wellness journey, because that at the end of the day can make you a better person. So everyone really has the right to their own opinion, but it necessarily doesn't mean that they have to share or convey it. So let go of the fact that people may be talking about you, because if they are, like, they're really probably just jealous that you have a trait or something else that they don't have. And so it's like those people that say for like in the hallway at school, and there's people talking about you and stuff. And you don't know if they're talking about you. They're just looking at you and they're talking at the same time. They may not be necessarily, quote, talking about you, but they may be talking about you. But I'm trying to tell you, like, don't focus on the bad. Look at the positive, like, oh, maybe they're saying, like, they like my shirt today or something. But if they are talking bad about you, that doesn't even matter, because at the end of the day, they're just more fans, or they're probably just jealous because you have a trait or something else they don't have. This is really hard for some people to understand, and I hate to say this, but most people that are mean to others and stuff don't have a good family life. And I'm not getting on any divorce kids and stuff. Like, I'm not getting on anybody like that. Like, this is just what I've learned. And so what I'm saying is that most kids who maybe like bully others, who are mean to others, just, like mean for no reason, just unnecessarily mean. Most of those people have troubled family lives. So what I mean by that is either their parents are divorced, maybe they don't have parents. Like, of course you have parents, but I'm saying like that are not in the picture. Maybe they live with their grandparents, their other types of family or something like that. And maybe like their parents are giving them attention that they need to. They're always at work. Your siblings are mean to you. Like, there's so many things that could be going on at home. And I'm not passing like them for treating you that way, but I'm just saying most of the time that's what's happening. Like, because there was this girl who's like always saying like rude things to me for no reason. It's like, okay, like that doesn't even bother me, like I'm focused on my wellness journey, and you're just kind of like butting in, trying to say what you want to say. And so I know that she has a lot of family problems at home and stuff, and that's how it is most of the time. They're just jealous of the fact that you maybe or maybe not, but I'm saying that you have like a nice, loving, caring family / support system that will be there for you whenever you need them to. And so a lot of people get jealous of that, and they don't even know that they're jealous of it. They're just jealous of it like in the back of their head. They're not even thinking, oh my God, I'm jealous. No, they don't think about that. They're actually just thinking that they don't like you just for no reason, but they're actually jealous of you. And if you want a whole episode on like the mind of a toxic person, like how to deal with toxic people, basically, let me know either on my Pinterest or in the Q&A poll I'm going to leave in the bottom of the podcast. So if you are listening on Spotify, I leave polls on there so you can kind of like engage with me and with the podcast. So I'm going to open up the Q&A poll, and you literally just tell me if you want like a how to deal with toxic people type of episode, and I will give that for you. But anyway, back to what I was saying. They may be jealous of a trait that you have and maybe they don't have. Like, maybe you have blonde hair and they have black hair, but they've always wanted blonde hair, so they hate you because they can't have it. And like little things like that can really bring someone down, like seeing something that they don't have that you have. And I don't understand why, because you really should just be happy for somebody, and if you like it, okay, like just say I like it and move on. Like, you don't have to be stuck on it all day. Anyway, walk into the room like you just own it, and you can appear more confident. And if you seem confident, people will not question you. I promise you. If you walk into the room, introducing yourself to everyone, being confident, walking in like you just don't care or like anything, like you're just like the most confident person. You walk in as your alter ego, and people won't suspect that you may not be confident, and they won't suspect that you may be insecure or something like that. Like, most people, if you act like you're confident, they're not gonna, like, it won't even cross their mind that you are not confident, or maybe this is just your alter ego, because people just, they believe what they see. So if they see you walking like you're really confident, they're going to be like, oh my God, he's probably confident. But if they see you walking insecure, but you may be confident, they're going to be like, oh, she's insecure, but you're actually confident. Like, people just believe what they see. And so if you seem confident, people won't question you, and you won't start questioning yourself. Let go of great expectations and just do your best. I know in school there's so much pressure for getting all A's, all like, just 4.0 and stuff. When all that really matters is that if you try, do your best, and literally retain and learn the information and really just have it, that's better than anything else that you could ever do in school. What I mean by that is, you may feel like I have to get all A's and stuff, when you really don't have to get all A's and to get into your dream school. Like, there's this college I really want to go to. Well, it's a university that I really want to go to. And, like, my teachers keep telling me that you have to have all A's, like, literally, like, maybe you can have one B, but all A's to get into that school. When I know that you don't have to do that. As long as you have the drive, you obviously aren't failing your classes and stuff. I could get into that school and I could have, like, just as much of a chance as other kids would. And so all that really matters is just do your best. Like, I know that we want academic validation, we want all that different stuff, but at the end of the day, I feel like it's okay to have academic validation, but not in, like, a over-the-top hustle culture kind of way. So, like, if you're going to study and strive for good grades and stuff, just make sure you do the 80-20 rule. Like, 80-20 rule was something to live by. 80%, 20%, like, it's just so balanced and stuff. Like, 80% of your inputs have, like, 20% outputs and stuff like that. I may be saying it wrong. I don't know. I don't know a lot of things about percentages and stuff, but, like, I literally listened to an episode about it, and if you guys want an episode about it, let me know in the Q&A section too, because I can do an episode about it. But I love the 80-20 rule because it just really helps you to balance your life in a nice and, you know, organized way without being like, I have to study, I can't go out with my friends. No, you can go out with your friends, you can study tomorrow. I'm not saying in a procrastination type of way, but you can schedule out a different time to study so you can hang out with your friends. It makes so much sense. Like, you don't have to just be stuck at doing one thing all the time. And you can literally get, like, anything that you want in school just trying your best. Your best, your personal best, is the best that you can do. And the best you can do is that's just what it is. It is what it is. Like, you can't try to get all A's when you know that the best you can get is a B. That is absolutely perfect. Like, that is fine. And you don't have to compare your grades to anybody else's, because your grades are your grades. They're not anyone else's. Like, that is for you. Next is to wear what you want, and you do not have to stick to a certain aesthetic. You can honestly create your own aesthetic and dress that way. So, like, what I mean by that is you don't have to stick to, like, soft girl or a grunge or anything like that. You can literally mix it up. One day you can be grunge, next day you can be, like, preppy, whatever you want to be. Like, that's how I am. I'm not stuck at one aesthetic. I, like, have multiple aesthetics that I really like. So you can, like, literally mix it up and stuff. You don't have to worry about, like, those kids at school, those annoying kids, you know. You don't have to worry about, like, what they may say about your outfit, because honestly, they're just mad because they don't have the confidence to wear what they want to. They see you dressing in, like, super cute outfits and stuff, and they may stare at you and be like, oh my god, why is she wearing that? They're just upset because they don't have the confidence to wear what you're wearing. And the only fashion opinions that matter are your best friends / close friends, and, like, those type of people, because they may tell you, like, oh my god, that doesn't look good, and, like, oh my gosh, okay, thank you for telling me, I'm gonna change. You know, like, people that you can trust, and that are not just saying it just to, like, you know, get on your nerves. And your parents' opinion matter. I'm only saying parents. Oh my gosh. I'm only saying parents because most of us are still minors. Kind of like, you know, 18 under, a little bit under. And your parents' opinion does matter on your clothes when you are kind of younger and stuff. Like, me with being my age and stuff, like, I pretty much know what to wear and what not to wear and what my parents would approve of. They're not, like, super strict when it comes to clothes and stuff, because my mom's a huge fashionista. She loves anything about clothes. She loves it so much, and so she's not really, like, super strict about clothes and stuff, but of course she wouldn't let me walk out, like, in some, like, you know, crazy outfit. So, like, I know what to wear and what not to wear. So one of the best things that you can do to, especially, like, to end off this episode, one of the best things you can do to practice confidence is to practice confidence affirmations daily. So I'm going to speak, like, a few affirmations, and I want you to repeat these daily. So write these down in your journal, a sticky note, type it up on Notes app, really anything. So I'm going to say them, and I want you to write it down. This is so cringy. I sound so weird. I was like, I'm going to say them. Okay. I am becoming the best version of myself. This affirmation can really assure you that I'm doing my best. I can't give anything more than my best, so this is just fine. I love and respect myself. This helps you to see how you can basically be okay and just be happy with your physical and mental appearance and, you know, just stuff like that. I choose happiness, health, and joy. I love myself, and I am confident in my own skin. So these affirmations are really, really nice affirmations that I absolutely love because they really do make an effect in your life, especially once you keep repeating them daily, like for days and days at a time. Like once you start doing this for like at least, I want to say 2-3 weeks, they start becoming instilled in you, and you start believing that you are these things, and that really helps you to become confident. So thank you so much for listening to this week's episode of The Spill with Vivian Rose. I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you. Like, seriously. And I've been getting so many nice feedback on Pinterest about my podcast and stuff. I just want to tell you guys thank you, because when you guys say those nice things, I'm like, are we talking about the same podcast here? Like, oh my God, thank you. And if you want to be featured on next week's episode, then go respond to my question sticker on my Pinterest, or rate and leave a review over Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts, because I have just made it available for you to listen to my podcast, Google Podcasts. And literally, you can go listen to it right now on Google Podcasts. And I want you to leave a review, leave a rating, leave it like anything if you want to be featured on next week's episode, or if you just want to show some support to the podcast. I really would appreciate that if you just left like a review or like a little rating. Like, I know Apple Podcasts take a minute to write out a review and stuff, but if that takes too long for you, you can literally just tap the stars and stuff, and that still means a lot to me. So thank you so much. And yeah, so like how I featured the girl Ari at the beginning of my episode, I can feature you too next week, just to do things that I said, like leave a review, leave a rating, things like that over my Pinterest and podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts, stuff like that. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Check out my YouTube channel, Vivian Rose, my Pinterest at Vivian_Rose22, my small business, www.shopstylishtrends.com. All these links will be linked in the show notes, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.